man was drinking tea when he suddenly realized that his wife seemed to have poisoned the water. At first, he thought he'd go to the hospital, but the next moment, his stomach suddenly felt a huge pain. So in order to prevent his wife's trick from succeeding, he immediately made a countermeasure. However, when his wife saw the scene, she showed a strange smile. Without saying a word, she rushed to the house and turned on her husband's computer to transfer all of his money. She thought that she would have no worries for the rest of her life. What she didn't realize was that her husband's computer not only needed a password but also his face. So it wasn't long before she found a friend who was a statue artist. At first, she was saddened by her husband's death and saw that Arthur seemed to sympathize with her. Lisa immediately asked him to build her a model of her husband. Faced with Lisa's plea, Arthur was of course too embarrassed to refuse. But then a strange noise came from the first floor. But when she looked around, she couldn't find anyone. Unbeknownst to her, her friend's apprentice had overheard everything Lisa said. When the apprentice first saw Lisa, he realized something was wrong and thought she didn't seem like a good person. But the master explained that it didn't matter, because Lisa's family had been friends for decades. It was no big deal to help make a model of the statue. He then began to build a model of the statue overnight. However, the apprentice wondered why the three of them, who had been so close to each other in the past, had chosen to go their separate ways. Seeing that the apprentice wanted to know the truth so badly, he had to tell her a story from back then. It turned out that when they were young, they had set up a film company together. They were filming a program about mermaids. They attached a distress device to the actors' wrists and told them to press the light if they had trouble breathing in the water. But he was a perfectionist. He was so desperate to get the best shot that he ended up suffocating the actor in the water. This incident made him feel deeply sorry for himself, and he quit the film company and left it in the hands of his two best friends. After hearing this story, the apprentice could only comfort the master. Soon the model of the statue was ready. After delivering the model to Lisa's home, Lisa was thrilled to see the 1:1 model of her husband. Then she quickly opened the computer and pointed at the statue of her husband. I did not expect after a face recognition computer was really turned on by him. Seeing this, Lisa instantly smiled from ear to ear and rushed to transfer all the assets in her husband's account. At this time, the woman immersed in joy did not realize that a conspiracy was approaching. But the sculptor was also suspicious of Lisa. It was hard to believe that a billionaire had died so suddenly. So that night, he opened the 30-year-old video. Unexpectedly, there was a terrible secret hidden in the video. He found the actor suffocating in the water tank. Lisa had deliberately turned off the alarm light. Then he realized that he had nothing to do with the actor's death. It was all Lisa's fault. So he went to Lisa's house to ask her about it. But he didn't hesitate to admit it. But the explanation he gave Arthur the creeps.